Hello, 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 hello. Greetings, everyone. Oh, gosh, okay. My computer just disconnected from my phone. Ah! Okay, let me unplug this. Hello, hi everyone. It's been ages. It's been a long time. Oh, wow. I can't believe 2 months just flew past like that. It just kinda just like, I don't know. I'm glad to be back though. I got back. When did I get back? I got back like a little bit over a week ago, like last Saturday. Felt like 2 years. No, don't say that. I'm back now. It's been 84 years. That's longer than I've been alive. I'm 69 years old. Does that make me 153? If I did the maths correctly. 84 plus 69. No. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 153. Happy Easter. Yes, happy Easter to everyone. I hope you get your chocolate Easter eggs and bunnies and hot cross buns and whatever people eat for Easter. I actually have no idea what people eat for Easter. Yeah, I mean, all I know is the chocolate and hot cross buns. I love hot cross buns. They're great. They are so good. Yeah, I'm not much of a chocolate consumer. So yeah, I'm not much of a chocolate consumer. So Easter to me is mostly hot cross buns, not really chocolate. Yeah, so I hope everyone's having a lovely Easter weekend. I have been relaxing. Because I haven't been too busy over the weekend. Just a couple of social thingies. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't really know what I want to do today. I was like, I guess I'll just talk because it's been such a long time that yeah, you know, let's catch up. Yeah, and I also kind of want to talk to everyone about what I've been doing for the past 2 months. Because I have been away. I mean, I haven't really done anything interesting, to be honest. Mainly just like working type stuff, which is boring and don't want to relive that. But it's really funny because like when I went on this business trip, I was like, gosh, I'm gonna miss I'm gonna miss playing games so much. But actually I didn't. So I was like, I'm less addicted to games than I originally thought I was. But for some reason, I don't know why, but I got into Clash of Clans. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I got into Clash of Clans. And for those who don't know, Clash of Clans is a mobile device game. I think it's primarily aimed towards children, but anyway. Yeah, I was like, because I think the first time I played Clash of Clans was what, like 10 years ago? 11 years ago? I don't know, it was ages ago. And then, so on this trip, I only had my my MacBook, which doesn't run any games. Like Mac sucks when it comes to running games. They don't run any games. Anyway, my MacBook and my iPad, and I was like, what are some games that I can play to fulfill my gaming vibes or whatever? I don't know. And so I was like, well, Clash of Clans. Same company as Brawl Stars and Clash Royale. You know what? I still remember the day Clash Royale got released. I played it for a bit, but I was like, you know what? I like Clash of Clans better. Because you get to build a nice little base. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so I spent a lot of time playing Clash of Clans. Oh man, it was so nostalgic as well, because this wasn't the same account that I had from what, 10 years ago. I don't even know I think I ended up losing that account because it was I think it was connected to the what Apple's like Game Center account. I don't know what it is, but like Apple's Game Center thing. And I think I forgot the Game Center password, so I ended up just like losing that account. But yeah, I don't know. I was and so like in the last 10 years or so, I've been kind of on and off playing Clash of Clans. And then during this trip, I kid you not, I'd play like multiple. I'd check up on my base multiple times. I'd say. Oh man, and I'd also play Honkai Star Rail because yeah, whatever. Mac is business, PC is games. That's so true. It's so true. Mac is really sleek, but I remember the first time I ever used Mac, because the first time I ever used Mac was like what? Actually, relatively recent, like five years ago or something. Yeah, that's pretty recent. I don't know. Yeah, maybe even less than 5 years ago. Like I had never used Mac OS until like 4 or 5 years ago, I reckon. And I was like, how do I use this? I only know how to use Windows. Yeah, but you know, once you get into the hang of things, it's not too hard. Oh, hello Cheeto, hello. Welcome back, thank you. It's good to be back. I do as well. Those two are part of my early mobile gaming. I mean, did I ever count it as gaming? I don't know if I ever counted it as gaming, but yeah, I did. I played a lot like back in the day, and it's kind of the same as when I what was it? Came back to Minecraft. Well, I was so used to the version 10 years ago that when I came back to it, I was like, what is all this new stuff? Why is everything different? I'm not used to change. I don't like this. But yeah, it's pretty soon kind of get used to it, so there's really no problemos with that. Actually, something funny that did happen I think it was really funny. A funny moment. So I was, long story short, because it is quite a long story. I was having a conversation with my supervisor. Not really supervisor, like a supervisor-esque. It's not really quite a direct supervisor, but whatever. One of the higher uppers, and I think she told me she thinks I have ADHD. So I was in a Zoom meeting with her. It was video call all the time, and I was like blah 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 blah, and she was like blah 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 blah, Aelis, blah 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 blah, and we were having a good old conversation, and she was like, what did she say again? I'm trying to remember what she said, but she was like, because we were talking about like difficulties and I don't know, something technical like that, being like, oh, you know, difficulties and troubles and blah blah blah. So that was what we were talking about for context. And then she was like, well, a lot of these difficulties outlined seem to be very, how should I put this, attentional and behavioral, things. And then she was like, is this like a common trend, or is it just recently, like, has this kind of been happening for a while, or is this just a recent occurrence? And I was like, I don't know, I think I've always been a bit like scatterbrained and like, yeah. And she was like, well, have you ever thought about seeing a GP about this? And I was like, no, but I don't know if you're insinuating what I think you're insinuating. And she was like, Anyway, so my theory is that she told me to get checked out for ADHD. But was she a medical doctor? She was not. She had medical. She was not a medical doctor, but she had a, I guess, what's the word? Like, background in a medical field. Yeah. Yeah, a background in a medical field, but not a doctor. Oh, hello, Gab. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. But honestly, like, I just found it funny, because I was like, you're not the first person to tell me that, eh? But yeah, I think it was funny. I think a lot of things were funny. I think a lot of things were funny. But going forward, research and trial study? Not really. Like, she did see people for... I don't know how I should describe it. But yeah, I guess she saw people for referrals. So she was like a specialist of sorts. But now she's more like admin type, I don't know, whatever. How was the trip overall? No, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was like very good overall. Busy, of course, but yeah, it was good to have like a change of scenery. Definitely very different from how it is back home. A lot less, because the place I went to was very rural, and I don't live rurally usually, so it was very I guess interesting and good experience. Yeah. It was very quiet as well compared to home. Super quiet. Did you taste any new food? Did I? I mean, not really, because I mean, so when you come to Australia, if you ever go to a small town or if you ever go on a road trip or anything and you go to a small town, one thing you need to do is go to a local bakery and try their meat pies. That's something I did, because you have to do that. Small bakery meat pies are the best. But other than that, I don't think I did. Yeah. Yeah. I think... Yeah, no, I didn't really... Meat pies noted is good. I don't know what it is, but something about small bakeries meat pies, they're just... I don't know. they're just really good. Expensive, sure, but no, they're really delicious. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious me. Any new drinks? Well, this didn't happen during my trip, but very recently I tried a what was it called again? It was like a tiramisu latte or something, and a matcha miso latte, which were interesting. Probably not my cup of tea, but it was an interesting drink to try. Both of them. Those small bakeries are hella good. They are. I don't know what it is. It's just maybe they just put a lot of love and effort into their food. That's why it tastes so good. Yeah. But recently I had what did I say again? Tiramisu latte and matcha miso latte. I mean, I didn't like the matcha one personally because I don't like matcha. Every time I say that, I feel like I'm gonna get I don't know, cancelled or something. But I don't like matcha. I really don't like matcha. I don't mind it. I wouldn't burn it at the stake, but I do not like matcha. If I was to have a tea flavor anything, I would not pick matcha flavored. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I like tea, but I like tea, but I don't like matcha. I suspect. Look. My theory for why I don't like matcha lattes is because I am not used to putting milk into my tea. I'm not used to putting milk in my tea, so yeah, I that's why I think I don't like matcha lattes. Because when I had my first milk tea, I think it was like bubble milk tea ages ago. I remember I also did not like it because I don't have the habit of putting milk in my tea. So the idea of putting milk in my tea was like, what in the Yeah, so I don't like milk tea. Oh, no, right now I like milk tea, but back in the day, I didn't like milk tea. I've come to appreciate milk tea. But back then, I thought it was the worst thing that ever tasted. Says the Vegemite connoisseur. Excuse me, Vegemite is a high class... high class? Is a refined... Is a food for refined palates only. Yeah, usually I actually don't like tiramisu either. Yeah, usually I don't like tiramisu either. Not because of the flavor, but because I don't like whipped cream. I don't like cream and like creamy stuff. Unless that creamy stuff is ice cream, then I love ice cream. But yeah, I don't usually like things with a lot of cream in it. Is traveling throughout Australia uncomfortable? I mean, I guess it depends on what you count as uncomfortable. Yeah, I'd say it depends on what you count as uncomfortable. You definitely... Gosh. I feel like I'm always coughing on stream. I don't know why. I feel like I don't usually cough this much, but... Is it uncomfortable? Not really, I guess. Not really. Yeah, I would say not. Yeah, not really. I feel like it's pretty chill. Oh, actually. Now that you mention it, so there are a lot of potholes in the roads in like near small towns and stuff, and between small towns. So during my trip, I may or may not have broken the wheel due to potholes. So there was a lot of driving involved in this trip. I usually don't drive that much, but this has nothing to do with my driving skills. In my defense, I think. So during this trip, let's just say there were a lot of really big, deep potholes that, I kid you not, I would just and then it would like your butt would be out of the seat because the pothole was like, and you run to the pothole and then your car would jump. Especially because the car I had was like a small sedan. It wasn't like a ute or like a 4-wheel drive or anything. So yeah, I dented the wheel. At first I thought it was just a flat tire. Because the only reason I noticed was because my car gives you an alert if the tire pressure isn't quite right. So I got it in the morning while driving to the place, and then I was like, okay, you know what? It's been a while since I filled up the wheels. Fair enough. And I went to the petrol station to fill up the wheel. Cool. Okay. Awesome. You know, okay, blah, blah, blah. After the workday, we were driving back, and I get the alert again, and I'm like, why would I get the alert again? Like, what? Why am I getting the alert? I literally didn't drive between the two times I filled up the air in the wheel. And so I went to the petrol station again, and then I was filling up the wheel, and I was like, why is my tire pressure like half of what it's meant to be? My tire pressure is meant to be, what, 32? Whatever. And it was at like 15 or something. I'm like, what the f-? I was like, why is it so... And then so I ended up calling, what is it, roadside assist or something? And then they took out the wheel and then changed it with the spare wheel I have in the boot. And then while we were examining the wheel, we noticed that like what is it called? Like the rim of the wheel, there was like a big dent in it. And that was where the air was escaping from. And I was like, wow, that is a humongous dent. I've never seen a dented wheel before. It's always like a flat tire, right? Anyway, I had to get that repaired, so that was fun. That was fun. But yes, and then ever since that time, it was actually like 2/3 of the way through, so about a month and a bit in. Yeah, about a month and a bit in, we had that incident, And then after that, I was like kind of paranoid. I was so paranoid of potholes. But yeah, it's fine. Like, my car is okay now. So yes. Sounds like something out of Final Destination. I don't know. I feel like it was. I don't know. It was. Just thinking about it, I was like, because this particular road that I took was super windy. Super windy, and I also saw a couple of dead animals by the side of the road, which was also really nice. Lovely surprise. Yeah, that was, yeah. Woo! Animals, dead animals, yay! Dead kangaroo. I love seeing dead animals on the road. A couple of dead birds as well, which was really fun. But yeah, crazy stuff happens on the road. Also, I'm pretty sure I might have accidentally killed a bird because I was driving, and on the roads between towns, it's like what, 100 k's, so you can go pretty fast. And so I was just driving, and then the bird just suddenly comes and smacks into my windscreen and goes, and the sound is so loud. I'm like, what the? I was like, was that a bird? I was like, is that a bird? Oh no! Did I kill one of my cousins? Oh, that's bad. Anyway, I think about that bird daily. So, the sound was so loud. It was so. I shouldn't be laughing. This is really sad. Solemn business. No. Yeah, it's funny in retrospect, but at that time I was like, uh-oh. I hope I didn't become a murderer. Were you filming the latest Mad Max video? I remember I'd sometimes tend to be like, I'm like, Fast and Furious. When I was alone on the road, of course. I guess good when other people are on the road with me. Oh, she's like the walking. Excuse me, I am not. I was just, I just encountered dead animals on the road. Not to do with me. Only one time. Laughing about her cousin's death. Oopsies. Haha. Haha. Oops. Oh, hello, Mr. Bob. Hello. Guess what time it is? Cheesecake time? Cheesecake time? I actually had a conversation with one of my people, and we were talking about cheesecake. We were talking about cheesecake, and I was saying how, like, usually I don't like cheesecake. I only like Japanese cheesecake because, again, I don't like creamy things. So, regular cheesecake I'm like okay about. The Japanese cheesecake is so good. It's so fluffy. Encountered, she says. I will also tell my lawyer that I encounter people who are dead off the side. Yeah, it was just an encounter. That's all. I said, yeah, you know, I actually. So the dead kangaroo. I remember the dead kangaroo so well because it was kind of half on the road, like where I was driving, like my side of the road, and its body was like half covering the road, so I had to like, I kind of like swerved around it, so I had to kind of like go into the opposite lane, which was really bad because there was incoming traffic. But you know, I was having a bit of a what's that word called? What's the game called again? Like Crazy Taxi. Yeah, I was having a bit of a Crazy Taxi moment where I was like. I didn't want to run over the kangaroo even though it was already dead, okay? I did not want to... I don't want to... what's the word? What's the word? Disfigure? Disfigure any... Anyone disfigure any any animals' dead bodies? So you started them? I don't know if I should call it face the very sad. I didn't. I was just trying not to deface their bodies. Crazy Taxi had no dead animals to dodge. That is true. But this is a new Crazy Taxi edition. This is Crazy Taxi Aussie Outback edition. Where most of the things you're dodging is not other cars, but dead animals, birds flying into your windscreens, potholes, and everything. Yeah, it's not Crazy Taxi. I mean, I guess it could be Crazy Taxi, but it'd be like, yeah, that would be like the Aussie Outback edition. Yeah, definitely like dead kangaroos, and yeah, and yeah, definitely. No, that'd be interesting actually. Australian edition Crazy Taxi. See up that Crazy Taxi potholes, birds, and kangaroos. Literally, yes, it is true. Australia is freaking Narnia. I'm telling you, everything's fantasy. Oh, but does Australia actually exist? Are you sure we're just not a bunch of actors pretending that Australia actually exists? I say we are. We are just a crew of actors pretending that there is this mysterious country called Australia. That'd be Miss Bell's birthday. How could you? Oh, happy late birthday. Yes. Happy late birthday. Wasn't Aussie Am land upside down? Exactly. So, if Australia was real, I would be upside down on your screen right now for those in the Northern Hemisphere. So, maybe... Shh, Aelis don't tell actors. Oh, I mean... yeah, whoa. Microphone. Gosh, microphone. Haha. I mean, what actors? What are actors? I don't know what actors are. I only know real people. I don't know actors. I only know real people and real birds and real spiders. I don't know actors. What are actors? Yeah, this is true. They named the spider the big boy. I saw that reel. I actually have no idea. I have no idea, but that's so funny if I did. That is so funny. But yeah, funnel web spiders are no joke. I thought I just had a sound outside my window and I was like... Gosh. There's a country called Australia. That's what your name with upside down people. Yeah, definitely. Aussie spiders are gods of state. Aussie spiders. No, to be honest, I feel like Aussie spiders. They look scary, but I feel like they're mostly chill. Probably. I feel like they're mostly chill, in my opinion. If you don't bother them, usually they don't bother you. So, yeah, I don't know. So we're all in a world like the Truman Show. Truman Show, man, it's been ages since I've watched that. Although, speaking of watching stuff, have you guys read the newest Hunger Games book? I think it was called... What was it called? Sunrise on the Reaping or something like that. It's about Haymitch's Hunger Games. Because I recently read that and I just found it very interesting. But I also find that... what's the word? Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. But yeah, a lot of people thought it was really sad, which it is. But I feel like it wasn't that emotionally... Yeah, I don't know. Hi, I hope you're having a blessed Easter. Thank you. I hope you are too. Hope you're having a lovely Easter weekend. Read what? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Sunrise on the Reaping. It's another Hunger Games a book. Yeah, it only recently came out in March. Yeah, so it's pretty new, but I see a lot of people talking about it. Mostly because I'm on the book side part of Instagram. My feed has a lot of book related stuff. Because I did read quite a lot while I was away, because you know, when I don't have anything to do, I don't have any games to play, I either draw or I read, and in this case I read a lot. Wait, they still write Hunger Games. I thought Katniss ended the government. Oh, it's a prequel, so it's about Haymitch, who is Katniss's mentor. Yeah, I think it's the 50th Hunger Games. So in this 50th Hunger Games, there's like double the amount of tributes. So instead of 2 from every district, there's 4. Yeah, it's quite an interesting one. Oh no, I haven't had the chance to read the Hunger Games book. Oh, no worries. That's okay. I just asked out of curiosity because I read it recently. And I hope to spread a reading agenda to a couple people. Yeah, because I recently got back. I say recently, but it was like last year or the year before. Got back into reading. So, yeah. I feel like I've been reading a lot this year. Mostly because I didn't have games to play. Like half the time of this year so far, I haven't had any games to play. Gosh, I have like word finding difficulties. I read not the Hunger Games series. I mean, that's okay. Hunger Games series is not everyone's cup of tea. For me, I haven't read the Hunger Games series in a very I've only read the Hunger Games series once. I read it back in like 2012, 2013, I think. Yeah, I mean, I only really remember the first 2 books. I don't really remember much of the last book because I hated it and I thought it was a really bad book and I didn't really understand what was going on, because yeah, I should probably reread it with a fresh mind. But I like the first book the best. Been audiobooking it at work. Warhammer books my beloved. Ooh, audiobooks. I've never gotten into audiobooks before, but I think they sound really convenient for like when you're doing other stuff. I was actually planning on during the drive to my work trip place, I was going to, because it's like an 8 hour? I reckon it'd be a bit more than 8 hours, but give or take about 8-hour drive. So I was going to can't talk. I was going to what's the word? Listen to audiobooks on the way there, but I just blasted music instead. And let me tell you that, so it's very normal to get sleepy while you're driving for long periods of time, but let me tell you that karaoke is literally the best way to stay awake. The moment I felt even the tiniest bit drowsy, I would just, you know, sing along with the music, whatever was on, and I'd feel awake. Life hack. I feel like it doesn't quite work when you have someone in the car with you, because I feel a bit awkward with someone there with me. The games? Yeah, so I've been away from home for about 2 months. And yeah, and I don't have a gaming laptop. I have a PC, right? There was a part of me that was like, should I bring my PC? But then I was like, no, I'm not such a degen that I can't live without my PC for 2 months. I can't do that. No. So yeah, and it turned out to be fine. Like, I was not actually that addicted. Honestly, more than anything, I missed my dog. I didn't really miss my PC that much. I did have some I wish I could play Marvel Rivals right now, but all in all, it wasn't too bad. Well, one time I was listening to a spicy audiobook while in my car, and I think while on the gas station someone heard the audio and I just did it as if nothing happened. Look, if you own it and you're like, huh, so what are you gonna do? Judge me? Then own it, yeah. Be confident and no one will question you, I think is what people say, right? Isn't that thing where it's like, when you read the most spicy, whatchamacallit type books and whatever, you have a straight face, but the moment something fluffy happens, it's like, oh my god. And you start grinning like an idiot, because that's low-key, I understand. Actually, no. High-key, I understand. You were safe, right? Oh yeah, I was super safe. Especially on the way there, I was I think I took 3 breaks for 8 hours. Every 2 or so hours, I just whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, take a break. On the way back, I only stopped twice because I just wanted to get home. I remember I left at 5. I left my accommodation at 5:30 on the day I got back, and then yeah, I think I just stopped twice because I was planning on stopping 3 times, but at some point I was just I just want to go home, man. I just want to see my dog. I just want to see my doggy. Yeah, I missed her a lot. It was only 2 months, but it felt like years. Don't worry, I'm back. I'm back. Although I will say my streaming schedule will probably change a little bit. Because before I used to stream on Mondays and Wednesdays during the daytime for me. So actually, where did my clock go? My clock disappeared. I just realized my clock disappeared. Why is my clock not there? What happened to my... Okay, never mind. I only fix that when I kill off. What? I like listening to my yaoi, and yes, of course, there's a sex scene right now about it. That's funny. I love it. Do it with confidence. Was the doggy grumpy when you came back? She probably didn't care. She got my mom was taking care of her while I was gone, and I think she likes my mom better than she likes me now, so a bit depressing. I was actually really sad when I was like, you don't love me anymore. You don't love me. Yeah, so I definitely was quite sad, but now it's a bit better, I think. My dog has forsaken me. She left me. She was in the room with me before, but yeah, she left. She was like, I don't want to be here. You know what? I think I may be deaf, but can you repeat that? My clock. C for camel. L for lazy. O for orange. VLO. C for camel again. K for key. What does that make? Clock. Would you like me to spell out that again? Just so I can clarify. Dang, I didn't clean out my ears. It's okay. It's okay. No misunderstandings. This is called communication. Communication. how was it staying the check-in and all? Well, it was like... So I didn't stay at a hotel. It was like it was basically a house. So it was good. It was very like independent, chill, you know, quiet. So yeah, it was chill. It was everything. Like I wouldn't say there was anything that really went badly or like that I really did not like. But yeah, no, I think the trip was good. That verbal communication is a way to have a mutual understanding. Unlike my ex, this was, you know. Yes, verbal communication is a very important part of adulting. Clap, clap, clap. Yes. But, what was I saying before? Yes, going forward, what did my tooth hurt? Going forward, just into the future about streaming and stuff, I probably will not be streaming the usual times that I did before my little break. Yeah, I'm gonna stop doing that at the microphone. I think I don't know how or when. Yeah, I'll probably stream at night time for me. Yeah, but depends on the day. Depends on everything. Depends on a lot of things. So no get rivals. Oh my god, you know what? Speaking of get rivals. Marvel rivals. I why am I so bad at it now? I mean, I don't know if I'll do Marvel Rivals or not. Because... gosh, just thinking about it. So I played it. I played Marvel Rivals a couple times this week and I'm like, why am I so bad? Gosh, it was so sad, man. Like, I was like, before, I'm like, I was not confident, but I was assured in my ability. Now I'm like, I deserve to be in broad. I'm so butt cheeks. Ha. So that is my current mood when it comes to Marvel Rivals right now. Just struggling to comprehend brain rot. Brain rot. I love brain rot. I probably brain rotted too much on my trip, just like doom scrolling. So like, if you stream in America is night, what time is it? Oh, it's like... Oh, when is it? Let me see. Where's my handy dandy little converter clock thing? I think it's here. Yes. No! What do you mean? Time converter. Okay, let's see. Huh? Well, for North America, it'd probably be in the morning. Ooh, I mean, is it East Coast or West Coast? I mean, either way, it'd be like in the morning. Yeah, well, you know, we'll see. Yeah. Anyway, good luck with that, I guess. Actually, that used to be the old standard time where I used to stream used to be like around 8 p.m. For me, which would be like what, 5 a.m. for North America. Butt cheeks at the whole place. Get rivals. Have you seen Emma Frost? The guys have jiggle physics assessed all that time. I literally had a friend who was like, she sent me a reel of Emma Frost, and she was like, "Should I play Marvel Rivals?" And brave. Goodness. Yes. Do it. Play Marvel Rivals. Play Marvel Rivals. Play Marvel Rivals. Yeah, Aelis doesn't know her west from her east. Well, we understand since you... Well, you know, in Australia, we had this, what's it called? Like, not abbreviation, opposite of abbreviation. Anagram? Is it? No, it's not an anagram. A saying? Like, whatever. to get the direction. So when you go around the compass clockwise, it's never eat soggy wheat bix. That's how I remember north to east. Never eat soggy wheat bix. I actually don't mind soggy wheat bix though, so that doesn't apply to me, but apparently we should never eat soggy wheat bix. And get mid-shift entertainment. Woohoo! Yeah! Break time! Yeah, but I don't know, like, I think during the weekends, maybe I could stream during the daytime. Because I think it is a more... friendly time for most people. I don't know what you just said, but I pretend I didn't know that. So, you know how it goes north, east, south, west? So it's N-E-S-W. So the Australian way of remembering it is N, which is north, never. E, east, is ever. Never, no, E. Never eat. So N-E is never eat, and then south, S, soggy, W, west, which is wheat bix, never eat soggy wheat bix. That's how you remember the compass things. Cause I used to, back when I was a wee child, I used to confuse east and west. I was like, which one's the east and which one's the west again? I forgot. But that's how I remembered. I almost missed your return. Welcome back. Thank you. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. And happy Easter. Happy Easter too. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like my... This is so heartbreaking, question mark? But I feel like my urge to play games has kind of like declined a bit. That's so depressing. I mean, it's a good thing technically, but also I want to play games, but like my motivation to play games since I've been so tired recently is just like, oh no. Never eat soggy waffles is what I learned. Ah, soggy waffles, huh? I mean, I guess because waffles aren't a big thing in Australia, maybe that's why we have wheat bix instead. I see you are throwing shade at unseasoned British food. What do you mean? Wheat bix is also Australian. I think the British people, they call them Weetabix or something like that, which is basically the same thing, but for some reason we have a different name for it, which is basically the same name but without one of the sounds. Oi Bub, what happened? I am back, that's what happened. I came back from my work trip. So I've been away from home for the last 2 months, and I just got back last week. Well, it's more like a month and a half, but I like to say 2 months because I round up. Maybe just a month. 2 months. I'll say 2 months. I round up. Maple syrup soggy waffles are delicious. I don't think I've ever had maple syrup on waffles. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I just don't really eat waffles. Because most places don't really do waffles. Yeah. I'm assuming it's like something you'd get from a cafe or something, like waffles. The only time I've had waffles is with fried chicken. It was like chicken and waffles. Oh, that might have had syrup on it, actually, now that I think about it. It might have had syrup on it, but yeah, that's the only time I think I've ever really had waffles. felt like years since the last time you're here. Well, 2 months, a year, basically the same thing, right? At least you came back on my last. Hey, I came back, just you know, just after a long time, after a long hiatus. Waffles are great because they easily hold toppings. Oh, because they have the like, little grooves in it that help you. Ah, I can see how that would, especially like putting syrup on it. Compared to pancakes, I think you can definitely like you can hold more syrup. That's interesting. Are you gonna bake anything on stream soon, or after you post the image on Discord? I mean, I don't have anything particular planned, but yeah, you know, I could do a baking stream sometime. I don't know what I want to bake though. What should I bake? I don't know what I want to bake. My biggest thing with baked goods is that I don't like. I feel like I don't like a lot of things, but I don't like sweet. I don't like sweets usually. Like I don't say this is a blanket statement, but my sweet tooth is very, very tiny, small. Yeah. I like. What do I like? I like ice cream, and that's another dessert I like. I like ice cream and I like ice cream. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind cakes and stuff, but I don't know. I get a bit sick of them a little bit sometimes, so yeah. But baking is fun. Although, usually, because I hate measuring stuff out, baking doesn't always go the best for me. So I'm like, oh yeah, it looks about like 1 cup of flour, and that looks like about one you know, stick of butter, give or take. That's like 250 grams of butter. That's like a teaspoon of vanilla. That's like, yeah. And look, what's with this waffle talk? That made me hungry for a second. We're talking about waffles because I was talking about the saying of so there's an Australian saying that you say never eat soggy wheat bix to remember the compass. And then some who was it again? Someone, I think it was Singular, very hungry Singularity, said that they said never eat soggy waffles, and I was like, no, I don't really have waffles. And then we started talking about waffles. She said she likes ice cream. She said it twice. She likes ice cream? Yes. I like ice cream squared. Possibly even cubed. Or even to the power of infinity. Gosh, all this maths talk. All this maths talk. I have not done proper maths outside of addition, basic addition and basic subtraction. Outside of what? Yeah, I don't think I've ever... At this point, I don't even know if I can remember how to do long division. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Or maybe savory... Oh, I could definitely do savory recipes, yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't mind soggy waffles, specifically on maple syrup or something. Yeah, I've never had soggy waffles. At least not that I can think about. I'm starting to think she might like ice cream. Oh, I don't know. What gave that away? What gave the fact that I may or may not like ice cream away? I don't know. I have no idea. Wow. What could it possibly be? Is it the fact that I said I like ice cream twice? I don't think so. I don't think so, no. That's no way. All I need in life is to count, add, and subtract. I mean, to be honest, that's like most life skills only require addition, subtraction, right? Like, I'm trying to remember like stuff I learned from maths, which is so what, like, why would you need, you know, imaginary numbers? I think that's like a thing, right? That's like a complicated maths thing, but I don't understand it. I never learnt it myself, but I heard there's this thing called imaginary numbers, but I don't know what it does. So imaginary numbers and like, what is it? Projectile motion, or is that physics? I don't know. I don't know. Chocolate syrup kind of overkill, so I prefer mild dip. Maple syrup, I kind of like it covered up. I mean, to be fair, the flavor of chocolate syrup is much stronger than maple syrup, so... Where in hell am I going to use the Pythagoras theorem? You're going to use the Pythagoras theorem? I don't even remember the Pythagoras theorem. I just... Is the No, isn't that... No, it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared or something like that, right? Yeah, something that's the Pythagoras theorem, right? The thing I don't remember is the quadratic formula, whatever that is. I don't know. I have no idea. Gosh, maths. Well, let's just say I didn't do the best in maths when I was in school. Okay, I was good at maths when I was younger. And then as I got into like senior school, so like 10, 11, 12 in high school, well, let's just say maths kind of went downhill from there. I blame the change in teacher. I had a really good maths teacher in like year 9, 8. But in year 10, 11, 12, I remember I liked the maths teacher's personality, but her teaching style was absolutely a no-no. And then my grades just went ka-chow, and then I just didn't know how to do maths at that point. Hey, let's please hop in the Discord more often. We love seeing your messages there. I will try. I will try. I do maths things. Maths is mildly traumatizing. I find it a fun quirk that Americans say math and a lot of English speakers say maths. I have noticed that. Yeah. I don't know, that's interesting. Maths. I wonder why though. I can't really think of a reason why. Yeah. Maths. I feel like saying math just sounds incomplete. I don't know. Math. Ice cream flavor review name? Oh! Ooh. It'd be so dangerous to have all that ice cream in my house. It'd be so dangerous to have all that ice cream at my place. You know what? I should just go to the an ice cream shop. I should go to the ice cream shop and ask them for 1 scoop of every single flavor they have, and then just stuff it in my esky and then drive it back home. And be like, guys, today I'm taste testing ice cream from I'm trying to think of a gelato place, like Anita's gelato, C9 gelato, Cloud9 gelato, I don't know. Oh god, that'd be so good though. The only flavors I would refuse to get is mint of any kind, and anything else. Yeah, no, just mint. Mint is an absolute. I will not touch that with like. Sorry, I don't plan on eating toothpaste flavored ice cream. No, thank you. Maths teachers are so important. They are. They're super. And I think it's really important to get. I mean, for all teachers, but especially for maths, getting a teacher that suits your learning style. We were all good at something when we were young, but then reality struck our young minds and all. Stop being too real. I didn't ask for a reality check. I didn't ask for a reality check. Challenge yourself, Bab, to use Pythagoras theorem on your groceries. Oh, my groceries? Why would I need that for my groceries? Isn't Pythagoras theorem to like learn the third side, like the length of the third side of a triangle or something. I don't know. Isn't that not what? I don't even know. Henry Bev doesn't like mint. I don't like mint. Mint is a foul creature. Never should have been invented. Also, where's the milk bird? Psh. There's your cup of milk. There's your milk. Actually, let me get a picture of milk. Where's my picture of milk? Where's my picture of milk? Milk. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Milk picture. Milk. This is the most stock picture of stock pictures I've ever seen in my entire life. Put it here. And then I will put it here. Milk. 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 Where's the picture? Image. Milk. Title it milk. So, here's the milk that you guys asked for. Oh gosh, that's a big picture of milk. People are gonna come in and be like, why is there a random picture of milk in your room? Let me put it behind me so my... Okay, that is. Actually, can I get like a landscape picture of milk? Hold up. Milk picture. Oh my goodness. Milk. These are milk picture. What's soy milk? I don't love soy milk. What's this? This is almond milk? Coconut milk? Just any milk. Gosh, why is this so hard to find? Well, this one has a cow in the background. Is that okay? Get a cow. Sorry, I need to get a good picture of milk. Ooh, cheese. Sorry. I have no idea. Okay. I have a feeling this may be very pixelated. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd the milk go? What? Oh, there it is. Milk. Milk. There we go. Milk. I'll put myself to the side as well, so... There we go, milk. Milk. Alright. So what were we talking about before? Milk. Yes, this is the milk. It took two months to gather this milk. It took 2 months, 2 long months. What's the source of that milk? Cow? There were actually a lot of cows where I went. There were heaps of cows. Every time I drive to the place, we pass by like a billion cows. That's where I got the milk from. So he did get the milk and enough. Exactly! This is awful. This is very hard earned and hard work collected milk. Expecting a carton of milk? Me too. But, you know, we want to feel a bit fancy today and we have glass milk. Glass milk? She came back with milk but didn't come back to fix our PTSD. I'm sorry. That's not in my job description. I was just back at the milk. Milk collecting is my job, but not... It's not in my job description, unfortunately. Hey, Aelis, did you get my milk money stream up? Wait, what? Let me check stream. Elements. Cause I don't know, all of my overlays are not working today for some reason, so... I did, thank you. Thank you, Swifty. Thank you. Thank you so much for the donation. I need to write it down. Let me write down fixing my overlays. I think now that I think about it, I feel like... Yeah, I don't know why my overlay's not really working. I think I was having this problem a little bit before I went on my hiatus, but because I went on a hiatus, I kind of forgot about it. Cheese is also dairy and milk is also dairy, so cheese is milk and milk is cheese. Wait, what? I'm not quite sure what I read, but I will accept it. There we go. Milk. I'm gonna make it a bit bigger so we can appreciate the milk. The milkness. The milkiness. That sounds so terrible. That sounds terrible. Okay, there you go. And there is a watermark. I feel like the watermark gives it extra character. You know? Gives it extra character. I'm glad the internet is back before the stream. Interneto. Internet. Strengthen the internet. Internet networks. Internet network. Power up. Is that a stock image of milk? What do you mean stock image? This is my real life milk that I brought back from the farms. How dare you say it's a stock image? How dare you? The actual audacity of you. Shaking my head. I love white clay juice. White clay juice? This is liquid gold. This is liquid gold. It's liquid gold from the cows, the cow gods. Oh man. Certified fresh milk straight from the cow. Exactly. Exactly. You understand me. This is... See, I'm just pouring it so slowly that you can't even tell that I'm pouring it. Morning. Good morning. PK. I was about to say something, but then instantly forgot. The brain rot is taking over my life. Oh man, no, don't let the brain rot take you over. Don't take it. It's the start of the apocalypse. Start of the apocalypse. We'll all turn into zombies. The Getty watermark image. What image are you talking about? What image? What Getty image? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What image? What image? I see no I see no... What is this? Jagetti? Jetty Imarques? What's that? I don't know what you're talking about. No idea. That's a Slavic language? I think it is, yeah. But I cannot read Slavic languages. I can barely read English, so... Just pouring it so it looked like it's some time. Yes, I have control over time. Yes, I know. I'm amazing like that. Hello, Aelis, I forgot you went. I didn't go anywhere in particular. I just went on a bit of a work trip. Just to somewhere a bit rural. Yeah. It's quite a small town. Well, to find that out, one man was too curious and wanted to try one for himself. Oh, how did humans figure out they could drink milk from cows and goats and other animals? I was like, what? I don't know. That is a good question. Yeah, I don't know. That is a good question. Well, yeah, I have no idea. I also don't want to think too hard about why or how. Gosh. Human time and birth time are two different things. How did you know? You're revealing all my secrets. This is unfair. I do not appreciate you spilling all my little dirty secrets. Psh, I'm still pouring the milk. I know. I just collected so much milk that it just looks like it's not moving. Like I'm saying, we humans are degenerates, so of course someone would try to help us. You know, I don't want to spend any more of my limited supply of brain cell thinking about that, so I'm going to, you know, remove that from my mind. I've got an ear infection in my right. Oh no, that's bad. Have you gone to the doctors to check it out? Laminar flow milk? Laminar flow milk? That sounds like laminate. I don't know what that is. Ancient man sees calf drinking milk. Me thirsty? Wonder how that tastes. Gosh, that is so funny. Where do cows even originate from, though? I don't even know where cows originate from. Let's see. Where do cows originate from? Europe, West Africa, North Asia, apparently. Yeah, I went to the doctor earlier today. I hope they gave you some medication to help you out. It's where the liquid looks like it's still, even though it's flowing. Oh, I see. Yes. That's exactly what's happening right now. I think cows come from ancestors in the Middle East. I have no idea. Honestly, like, it's so difficult now because there's so many evolutions and, like, I don't know, changes that have undergone in the past billions of years. Any other wildlife you saw in your trip catch your interest? A dead frog. I was out walking about with my... So in the house that I was living in, I had like a roommate, and so we went out for like a really early morning walk, and we were just walking and chatting, and we're walking home, and I looked down, I'm like, is that a frog? And I look at the ground, and then she looked at the ground, she screamed. And I'm like, I think it's a dead frog. And then we like both just like stare at it for a good 2 minutes, and we're just like, it's a dead frog, it's kind of been crushed, that's great. And then we just continue walking. Well, if it's time for me to go, I think if I stay any longer, my IQ will go down to the negatives. Bye, Squared Bird, and have Jinx. Have a lovely, great stream. Thank you, thank you. Have a great Easter, Shinon. See ya, see ya. Little frog, yeah. And we also had a frog in the bathroom at one point. I didn't see it, but my roommate was like, no! And she like basically ran out of the bathroom screaming, and I was like, what? What happened? Yeah. Couldn't end up finding it, which is that more terrifying or is that not? I don't know. Is that more terrifying if it disappears? Or, yeah. Don't birds eat frogs? Did you consume the bathroom frog? Maybe I did it in my sleep. I perhaps did it in my sleep. Ooh, gosh, okay. Did I eat it in my sleep? I ate it in my sleep. Oh gosh, that's terrifying. That's gross. Do birds even eat frogs? I don't even know. I don't. Should I know what birds eat? Yes. Do I know? No. I think we eat like insects and stuff. And sausages, apparently. Have you guys seen that? Oh, let me see. Kookaburra. So, there was this incident that happened many a year ago to my uncle Barry. This happened. This is my uncle Barry, by the way. Yeah, he got a bit oh, my auntie Barriette. She got a bit too many sausages eaten. We also eat sausages, apparently. They say frogs taste like chicken or something. They say apparently everything tastes like chicken. Like every mystery meat tastes like chicken, apparently. I can't say I have the same opinion, but that's what people say. How does the kookaburra get addicted to sausages? It tastes good? I don't know. It tastes good. Sounds like a story. I mean, I'm not surprised if it is because in Australia, in a lot of our parks, we have barbecues, like just public barbecues where anyone can just turn them on and use them and start just cooking up just like meals and stuff on the public barbecue. So it's a very common thing to have in Australia. And so a lot of people, I guess they feed the wildlife, or they just like drop food and then the wildlife ends up eating it. And if that happens enough, well, you know, that's how it happens. Big sausage or many sausages? I suspect it was many sausages. Or maybe it was both. I don't know. I once had a toad in my backyard. It didn't want to move, but next day it was gone. I definitely think when they disappear, it is terrifying. Because you'd rather know where they are than not know where they are. Same with spiders. You'd definitely rather know where a spider is than have it disappear on you. Just in your room or in the house or anything. Just, oh gosh, no. Me throat. Let me take a sip of water. Spiders, another tasty snack? Indeed, I apparently eat spiders, but I don't because spiders are gross, and I don't like anything that has a billion legs. Anything that has more than 4 legs is terrifying. Like, why do you have so many legs? Please tell me. I haven't seen it in a while. Maybe it left like this is that position me a few months ago. Maybe they're just, you know. Hello! I was indeed muted. I just moved my microphone. I must have accidentally hit the mute button. Yes, I did mute. What was I saying again? Oh gosh. Oh, I thought my speakers were broken about the Toad and Lizard. Can you hear my background music, by the way? I don't actually know if you can hear it. I hope you can, otherwise I'll just be yapping to the silence, which is sounds a bit awkward, but about the Toad and Lizard. So I was saying, you know, maybe the Toad and the Lizard were just here on a lovely little vacation holiday, and they were like, what a lovely little backyard. I may or may not have a little picnic over here while I enjoy the view, and then we'll be gone the next day. Yes? Okay. Cool. Yeah, I was just saying maybe they just decided to visit for sightseeing purposes. Just for a bit of a sightseeing purpose. Because, you know, one time a frog almost dropped into my head when I was leaving the house. I remember it very clearly because I was leaving the house I was picking someone up from the station, I think. So I was about to, you know, boom into my car. I step out and I turn around to close the door, and then as I turn back around, this frog just falls from the high heavens. It was like this tiny frog, probably like maybe it's like I'm trying to think about how big is it? It was like the size of yeah, it was like the size of a really large coin, like a 50-cent coin for Australians. It was a very small frog, just jumps down from the high heavens and lands right where I was gonna stand in like 2 seconds later, and I was like, holy shit, that almost had landed on my head. If that had landed on my head, I don't even know what I don't even know what I'd do if it landed on my head. Would I burn my hair off? I don't know. I might as well just chop my head off because, oh god, that's no. Chop my head off. Chop the top of my head off. Yeah, but that was a fun night. Maybe like those bulls that once was my town too. Ooh. Huh. Do they just like visit from the wild, or do people bring them in, or what's up with that? Self-scalping. Oh, I feel like if a frog landed on my head, I would need to do that at the very minimum. At the very minimum, I would need to do that. Make myself a bit bigger. There you go. I think they escaped the people that were guiding them. Oh no! But they managed to catch them again. For some reason, I dreamt about me drinking somewhere before I saw your notification about your return. Like alcohol? Like at a bar? or like just like a coffee, or like alcohol. I'm just trying to think about when the last time I drank was quite a while ago. I mean, either way, I don't drink that regularly. It's bad for your liver. Don't do it too regularly. But on the topic of alcohol, what is your go-to drink? What is your go-to drink? Mine is... I don't have one. Gin and tonic, I guess. I have to say, gin and tonic is my go-to. Or, yeah, gin and tonic. Don't know. The VGM is pretty good. Thank you. I handpicked it myself. I handpicked it. I actually remember when I was in the process of trying to pick a BGM. How long? I spent like an hour just like going through a billion BGMs and being like, oh, this isn't the right vibe. This isn't the right... Like, I don't know. This doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound cozy enough. Or it doesn't sound this and that. And I end up on this one. Whatever my relatives have, I guess. Fair enough. Fair enough. I find that usually for family gatherings, for me at least, it's mostly beer and wine. I'm not a fan of wine though, so... I still think people who enjoy wine are lying, because that stuff does not taste good. Especially red wine. I don't know why people like red wine, because it's foul. That stuff is foul. I don't normally drink unless my relatives want me to. That's good, that's good. You're saving your liver, one drink at a time. You're saving your liver. Saving your liver. I don't drink, I can't help you with that, but I like hot cocoa, tea, water, ginger ale, my favorite iced tea. Ooh! I mean, my favorite drinks are all non-alcoholic drinks too, so... Is there a difference between hot cocoa and hot chocolate though? Or is that just like a... like a language difference? Red wine makes me feel fancy. Definitely feels... high class. Red wine, when you have it in those like wine glasses as well, and you swirl it around, you're like, I'm so fancy. I'm curious how many I can take before going wasto mode. Fair enough. I feel like that's something everyone wants to know. Everyone wants to know what their own limits are. I don't drink much, but I like seltzers. Fair enough. I like seltzers too. No idea. Also, I don't mind others drinking, I just don't drink. That is a responsible and good decision that you are making for your overall health. Yes, that is a good decision for your health. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Yawn. Man. This long weekend has been so good. So here we get... You don't... Oh, okay, how do I put this? So in Australia, for the Easter... Like Easter Friday and Monday, public holidays, so we get the days off. So I'm just like, oh, this long weekend has been great. It has been so good, I love it. There's plenty of time for sleeping. Are you planning on drawing something on stream? Maybe eventually in the future. Cause I actually wanted to... I feel like I said this a billion times and then I like get back addicted to games, but I want to focus on drawing more into the future. Because I want to improve my drawing skills. I say as I open Marvel Rivals. I say as I open Marvel Rivals, but yeah, I do want to improve my drawing in the future. So yes, I will do drawing streams. I feel like I will probably do more drawing streams than game streams eventually. But it depends on what I'm feeling in the moment. Yes, in the moment it depends depends on what I'm feeling. The chat will cheer and distract you while draw. Indeed they will. Yeah. And I also will be taking... I am also down to take art commissions. But I'm still working stuff out at the moment. In the moment. I feel like art commissions give me something to draw about. I feel like I like it when I have some kind of prompt to draw. Because I don't know, when I have nothing to draw, as in like, no prompts, I guess is the right word. I feel like I don't really know what to draw. I made a startling discovery about Vegemite though. Oh, what is this startling discovery? I want to know too. I want to know too. Many countries in Latin America do get the Monday, Thursday, Good Friday. Oh yeah, long holiday. Commissions you did not for me 3 years. Did I? I don't even remember. My memory is like brain. What? Yeah, my memory is pretty bad. But yes, I feel like my art has improved. Oh my god, I actually... So, where do my iPad go? So, I actually was looking at some of my older artworks. And so I looked at this one that I did in... When was this? Like 2020... I think this is 2022? Oh no, 2020... Okay, let me open the canvas. When was this created? 2020... 20... I think it was 2023. I don't really remember. And I was looking at it and I was like, why is this so... Ugh. Why is this so like flat and boring and terrible and just... Ugh. So yeah, I think I will probably use a combination of VGen, because I do have a VGen account, and also just whatever, DMs or whatever. I don't know. I need to figure that part out first. Vegemite is super weak against mold. Mold? Why would you need it against mold? Oh, did it get moldy? No way! No way! What? No way! I've never seen moldy like Vegemite in my entire life. Was there like butter in the Vegemite perhaps? That's the only thing I can think of. I've never seen moldy Vegemite in my entire life. What? How the heck is Vegemite meant to get moldy? It's literally just salt. It's like, that's like getting... What? Sorry, but to me the concept of Vegemite molding is literally the same. Like, it's like the idea of salt molding. That is literally like, I'm like, it's so unbelievable. Like, what? I am shooketh. Incredibly shooketh, actually. My brain just exploded. Like, what? I can't believe it. Wow. Cool. Cool. Wow. Oh, shit. I still can't believe. I can't believe it. How can Vegemite mold? Vegemite, I tell you, it's like 90% salt. What? Oh my god. I can't believe it. It is, to me, Vegemite gives you power. It fuels my soul. I can't believe it. You know what? I literally even took my jar of Vegemite to my work trip. That's how much I love it. I literally took my jar of Vegemite and transported it 8 hours so I could have it. I can't believe it. I was hungry and I'd be like, let me eat Vegemite, and I opened the jar and it was like forest inside. Wow. A terrarium. You got your mini terrarium. Wow. That is honestly insane. I'm not sure if that's like an achievement or like what, that you've managed to make Vegemite mold, but that is insane. That is... Wow. Oh my goodness. Can't believe it. I'm like actually shocked. I'm so shocked. Vegemite molding is things that I never thought would ever really happen. I mean, when was the last time you had it? Surely, I mean, because I had Vegemite for like a year, and I remember I had this really ginormous jar of Vegemite. It took me ages to get through, and I didn't touch it for like 2 or 3 months at one time, and then it was still okay. I also ate it when it was technically after its due date, but I was like, you know, it's salt, right? So what's the worst that could happen? Nothing happened, so all good. But it was like several months past its expiry date. And I was like, but do I want to waste it? The answer was no, so, yeah. Drink some water. Hydration check. I have been hydrated. Goodness gracious me. I picked that up from my friend saying goodness gracious me. It was ages ago, like 3, 4, 5 years ago. My friend started saying it and I picked it up from her. And I'm like, what? I've never... I don't know. Goodness gracious me. They told me Vegemite was a molder. I was lied to. What lies? What other lies have I been told? I feel like I've never... I still can't believe it. Is it the weather maybe? I don't know. I still can't believe Vegemite molded. That doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, hello Pug10. Hello. Hope you're well, Aelis. Thank you. I am. Thank you for asking. I hope you're having a lovely Easter. I did finish watching Apothecary Diaries, or have you completed the series already? It's been so long since I forgot. I have been keeping up to Apothecary... I have been keeping up to date with Apothecary Diaries. With the manga specifically. I have also been watching the anime, but... yes, I am up to date with the manga too. It's very interesting. Must I show proof? Nope. I don't want to see it. I don't like seeing mold, unfortunately. It's going to traumatize my eyes. I don't want to see Moldy Vegemite. Those friends imprinting mannerisms and nerve. I know, right? How dare they transfer their mannerisms to me? How dare they? Yeah, Google says Vegemite can mold in certain conditions. Is it the weather, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's the weather? Oh, I can't believe it. After I see a jar of moldy Vegemite, I'm just gonna cry in a corner for a bit. Be like, my beloved. My beloved. Sniff. But in terms of Apothecary Diaries, man, it's so good. I've been saying this ever since I read the manga, but it is so good. It's so good. I love the manga as well. I don't know, like, the anime is really good as well. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the anime as well, but the manga, I don't know if it's the nostalgia factor for me, but I don't know, I love it. I love it. Like, I still remember, I started the manga ages ago, and when I started it, it still hadn't, it was like, I think it was like 2022 or something, and there were only a few chapters. I think there was only like 30 chapters, 30 chapters out at that moment, and I think I only started reading it when around the somewhere like mid-end of the first season in the anime, and that's where it was up to in the manga. That's when I started reading the manga. Yeah, so a bit of nostalgia factor too, but it's one of the mangas I have actually kept up to date, because usually when mangas haven't been finished yet, I usually kind of get bored of them or like grow out of them, you know, because they update every month or something. So then I'm like, in that month that I'm waiting, I'm just like, oh, I kind of forget what happens in the chapter, and then it just kind of snowballs from there. Beans? I like beans. I like beans. Beans are good. I love beans. Most common reason seems to be when food ends up back in the night during use. Yeah, I feel like it's because the recommended serving method with Vegemite is putting butter in it, and it's very normal to put butter and then put Vegemite on top. But that, because usually most people are too lazy to use like 2 knives, so sometimes you use the butter knife to put into the Vegemite jar, which I guess could, you know, start to spawn a colony of mold, potentially. Any other anime that might have caught your interest or manga? Not new animes or manga, but I recently rewatched Fullmetal Alchemist's Brotherhood because I saw it on Netflix and I was like, ah! I remember really liking this anime back in the day. Yeah, I remember really liking the anime back in the day, so I was rewatching kind of scenes of it, and oh my god, it's so good. I love Riza Hawkeye. She is so good. My favorite character in the series. Her and Roy Mustang, chef's kiss, man. Chef's kiss. It's so funny. Hey, Aelis, I feel depressed. Well, I mean, I can't really do much about it. You know, if it's an ongoing thing, would recommend seeing a doctor and or a psychologist. But again, I can't. I am unable to do much for you. Fullmetal Alchemist is pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I actually watched Brotherhood first, and then I watched I guess the OG Fullmetal Alchemist that finished when the manga hadn't finished yet. So they had to kind of make their own ending. I forgot what the ending was in the original, but yeah, it was really good. I liked both of them. And it is inevitable, but accept it. The Vegemite? I refuse. I'm in denial. Yeah, there are multiple stages of grief. And I am perma in denial. I am perma in denial, so I refuse to accept that Vegemite can mold. I don't care. I don't care if it's... no. I don't care if there is proof that Vegemite can mold. I refuse to accept it. Because I'm in denial. I am in denial. I see, how about Netflix or Amazon Prime series? I mean, I don't have Amazon Prime, but I'm thinking about Netflix. I don't think I've don't really watch many Netflix series. Oh, you know what though? I recently did watch White Chicks, which is not an anime or a TV show or even a Netflix exclusive, but I watched White Chicks, which is like a movie, like a very, I wouldn't say it's old, but it's a very like iconic movie. Because I told my roommate, I was like, I've never watched it. She's like, what do you mean you've never watched it, you uncultured swine? So she took it upon herself to try and educate me more on movies. And so we watched White Chicks, which is very, very funny. And I didn't realize that's where like the iconic 1,000 Miles meme comes from. It's like making my way down, and it's like, you know, the two people in the car. I didn't know that's where it came from. So I was like, that is so interesting. But it's a very, very funny movie. Very funny. I've tried looking for help for my depression. I haven't found any help. But chatting with you is helping. Look, like, I mean, you know, feel free to chat and stay here. I hope it does make you feel better. But in the end, I do think that medical help is probably the best way of managing it. In denial, her luck sounds like a challenge for me to post a decayed Vegemite. Let me remain in denial for longer. Let me remain in denial. Let me remain in denial, please. The first Fullmetal Alchemist anime was also good, a bit underrated these days. Brotherhood is grander, but the first show felt more personal. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really remember much of... the first Fullmetal Alchemist anime. Because I watched Brotherhood first, I'm kind of getting them mixed up a little bit, so... Yeah. Yeah, I don't really remember much of it. So, yeah, I can't exactly contribute to the... I remember liking it, that's for sure. I remember enjoying it, but, yeah. What's a popular anime nowadays? Popular anime nowadays is what? Let me think. Free Ren, Dungeon Meshi, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer, what else? Chainsaw Man. I have never watched Chainsaw Man, or read it. I read like the first 20 chapters, but then I kind of got bored, so I didn't read anymore. What else is popular nowadays? You know what? I'm gonna stalk my anime list and have a look. I feel like those four are the main four that I've been kind of seeing pop up. So I'm going to say those four are like the current trendy ones. Yeah, I'd say those are the current trendy ones. Oh wow, Free Run is scored higher than Fullmetal Alchemist? Really? And it's by a lot as well, by 0.2. Really? People like Free Run that much? I thought it was like, okay. Because I enjoyed Free Run, and I think that the animation quality was amazing. And I really like how they animated the music and like the whole music, not music, magic. They animated the magic, and I like how they animate and I like the whole magic concept and everything. But I didn't enjoy Free Run as much as I did Fullmetal Alchemist. Yeah. Like, I liked the characters. I mean, I liked Free Run. I didn't love Fern or Stark, personally. They were okay for me, but I didn't love them. Yeah. I don't know, I was like, yeah, it was okay. I'd give it like an okay. But I still think Fullmetal Alchemist I preferred it, and I thought it was a bit more well-rounded, because Free Run felt a bit more episodic, I think that's the word. Where it feels like a lot of the episodes are almost standalone yeah, like standalone kind of like episodes where you could kind of watch episode 17 without really watching episode like 13 or something, and it still kind of makes sense. I feel like, and I think I noticed this is Dungeon Meshi as well, with Dungeon Meshing having that similar kind of storytelling method, but I think I prefer the ones where that has like an overarching story, and it's like, I don't know. I have no idea, maybe it's just a preference. Speaking of movies, I'm super curious in watching that animated movie that won an Oscar recently. Oscar animated movie. I searched up Oscar animated movies and the first thing that popped up was Shrek. Let's see. Which one was it called again? Was it 2020? I believe it was Flow. Ever watched Death Note? Yes, I watched Death Note. Yes, I watched Death Note ages ago, like 10, 15 years ago, I reckon, something like that. It was quite a while ago. Oh my god, it's so cute. There's a cat. I want to watch it now. I see animal and I want to watch. Oh, it's so cute. Have you read any books recently? I read a few books recently. The most recent one was the Sunrise on the Reaping, which is the Hunger Games book. The other books I've read, not super well-known books, I think. I read Gone Girl though. I think it got made into a movie or something. But can I recommend Ragnar Crimson? I've heard of that, definitely. Ragnar Crimson. Ooh, Icy Sword, I like. Interesting. I like Icy Sword, I like sword. I love anything fantasy-esque. Spy Family. Oh yes, Spy Family as well. You see, Spy Family also had that kind of episodic, like each episode felt like its own little storyline. Like similar to Free Run and similar to Dungeon Meshi as well. I think that's more popular recently. Maybe it's because of all the TikToks and people don't have attention spans and stuff. I don't know. I don't know why, but I feel like that kind of style has become more popular as of late. But I personally prefer just whatever was done before. Like overarching storyline. I don't know. That movie completely made by a small studio using an open source. Oh, they use Blender? Damn, that's so cool. Maybe you don't need a gazillion dollars to make. I think definitely the most important is passion. Passion is definitely most important in making a masterpiece. Because then you can really feel it through the way things are animated and the way things are created. You can feel the passion and feel like, yeah. I think passion is a good word to describe it. One thing I've always wanted to read, always wanted to watch was what's it called? Clanad. Because it's sad, and I like sad movies and stuff. But, I don't know, I just could never get behind the art style. Because it has quite an old, like, typical anime art style, but I don't know, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. You know what? Apothecary Diaries also has that episodic kind of storytelling way as well. Like each episode of Apothecary Diaries is quite separate from every other episode. So that is something, actually. Have you watched Mars Red? Mars Red. I don't think I have watched it. It doesn't ring a bell. Let's see. Mars Red. No, I haven't watched it, no. I've never even seen anything like it. Oh, it's a vampire. Vampire? Oh, it is a vampire anime. Oh, I'm gonna have to drive back home. It was fun hanging with you all. Oh, thank you so much for coming. I hope to see you next time, Zaktan. Zaktan? Zaktan? Zaktan. 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 Sorry. I've come to realize that the way I pronounce words, I feel like I put stress on the incorrect sounds. Yeah, I feel like I put stress on the incorrect sounds a lot. So for example, so there's this new book that's coming out. Oh, what is it called again? It's called what's it called again? I forgot. There's this new book that was coming out, and I pronounced it in a specific way. But when I heard a TikTok on it, I was like, what in the... If it wasn't for the subtitles, I would never have known what she was talking about. Wasn't that part of Beb's chant? Is it? Is it? I just sound confused all the time. Like, for example, I feel like this is a very common mistake, but I used to always say colonel for colonel, because, you know, to me it just makes more sense. Colonel for, because what part of colonel seems like it's pronounced colonel, you know, like that doesn't make sense to me. Colonel, Aether, and apparently it's Ether. Colonel Sanders, yes. I always thought it was Colonel Sanders, not Colonel Sanders. And the first time I heard Colonel, I'm like, what? Corn? What's this about corn? Since when were we talking about corn? Colonel and Colonel, yes. Colin, Nell Sanders. Colin. Same reason. Oh, yes, Lieutenant. I don't understand that either. Lieutenant. I remember when we done a spelling quiz back in elementary, and the word was colonel, I spelled it as colonel. You're not incorrect, you know, you're not incorrect. I mean, yeah, you're not incorrect. That is not untrue. Did they give you a sentence at least for, like, reference? What else did I say? Oh, like aloe vera? Apparently it's aloe vera, but I say aloe vera because, like, very, you know, aloe vera, not aloe vera. Aloe vera. What else is that? I get confused by how to pronounce the names of some UK cities. I've never consciously thought about that. But nah. To be fair, a lot of city names in Australia as well, a lot of city names don't make sense. There's a lot of Australian words. A lot of Australian words that a lot of people don't pronounce correctly because I never realized it, but they're not pronounced how they're spelled, so... I refused Vera. Yeah, aloe vera! Let me let my dog in. I was just letting my dog into the room. Oh, you're so cute! She's so cute. Why is my dog so cute, guys? but Oliveira. So a very common word that people mispronounce is emu, which is spelled E-M-U, so one would assume that it's called emu. But actually, it's called emu. Ah, my dog is so cute. Emu. 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 Yes, that's the correct pronunciation of emu. Emu becomes emu. Like another common one is Melbourne. So a lot of people say Melbourne because that's how it's spelled, right? But correct pronunciation is Melbourne. Melbourne. Emu. Melbourne. No, Melbourne, like B-I-N. Melbourne. That is the correct pronunciation of Melbourne. There's no R. We don't say our R's at all. Even when we say R, like the letter R, we don't even pronounce the R. The way we say R, it's just A-H-R. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, Q, R, S. Yes. It's not R, it's R. So you can't do the hard R? I mean, I can, but it's very unnatural to me. I have to like stretch my tongue to say the R. Oh, I feel like a pirate. Whenever I say it, I feel like a pirate. You know how pirates are like, arr, you mateys, or something like that? Whatever pirates say. Makes me feel like a pirate. Can you say Aaron earned an iron urn? Aaron earned an iron urn. Earned an urn. Earned an urn. It's like the I think there's like a what was it? I just remember there are a couple of names that I think was like Aaron. I think Aaron it was like Aaron. No, Aaron and Aaron. No, Aaron and Aaron. I don't remember. It was one of those names that like people pronounce them the same way. I don't know. I have no idea. But is emu from English or is it Aboriginal people? Sorry, I don't know how they're called. I actually don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. But I just know that whenever anyone pronounces it, it's always emu. But we do have a lot of like indigenous languages incorporated into our names and stuff, so Eragon. Have you guys ever read Eragon? Did Eragon ever get made into like a movie or anything? But I just remember it was quite a popular book back in the day. Also, there was a game, Eragon. I think there was a game made of it. Cause I remember vaguely like playing a game based on Eragon. But yeah, it was very, very nostalgic. I just remember the last book I hated the last book because it didn't make any sense to me. I remember reading it and being like, okay, is this spoiler? Okay, spoiler alert for the ending of Eragon. For my memory, because I've only read it once, so I barely remember it. But I remember he defeated the enemy by making him understand what something like that. I remember reading the page, and then it was like the evil guy was like, "What did you do?" And then Eragon was like, "I made you understand." It was like, I remember the page was literally like, "I made you understand," Eragon said coldly. And I was like, what do you mean you made him understand? What do you mean that's the way you defeated him? That's so anticlimactic. Where's the stabbing? Where's the killing? Come on! Yeah, I was a bit of a violent child, apparently. A classic for my entire childhood. It was I feel like it was quite popular back in the day, but no one really talks about it anymore. How's your day going? I just got here. Hello. JQ Songs? Hello. How are you? I hope you're having a lovely Easter. I am having a lovely day so far. Why does that sound funny? Cause it is. I need to reread it to like see if that's actually how it was. Like, because to be honest, again I said I only read it once. And I read it ages ago, one time. So I'm like, I feel like my memory, maybe my memory, like, I don't know if I'm remembering it wrong and I'm remembering it to be like way funnier than it actually is. But I just remember like, because the evil guy, he's called, what's his name? It's like Galbatorix or something? It was some like weird long name like that. And then there was this like mental power, because they're like dragon riders and they have like magic powers essentially. And then they were having this full-on battle, and then it ended, and then evil dude was like, "Eragon, what did you do to me?" Yeah, I don't know. I just remember it because it was so unexpected. I didn't expect that to be the ending. You know what? I actually think I have the book on my shelf. Have the book from when did we even buy this? I don't even know when we bought this. I made you not hold or realize your book. That sounds like an abridged version. It's like Eragon abridged, and this is what happens. I was like, you like. Thanks. You also got my name right on first try. That never happens. Oh, I'm glad I can pronounce your names. Your names? Your name correctly. Because usually my pronunciation is like really bad. But okay, let me see. Where is this? I'm literally just flipping through this book. Ago was it? I really wish I could just control F, but where? Names is technically correct. I have about 5 names that come from this name alone. Oh wow, that's so many names. Why do you have so many? Why do you have like 5 names from just this name alone? Galbatorix. Yeah, that is his name. I'm surprised I remembered it. Huh. Just because you feel like it? That is valid. That is so valid. Okay, I feel like I'm getting closer to it. Let's see. Most of the time people can't say the full names, so I have smaller names at work. Oh, that makes sense, like little nicknames and stuff, right? Yeah. I think nicknames are really cute though. I really like nicknames, and I feel like it feels very like affectionate, I guess, nicknames. I found it page 700. Gee, thank you. 718. I love you. Thank you for helping. I was like, where? Where? Okay, let's see. No, I remembered it incorrectly. He didn't say it coldly. He said with an effort. Oh, was it like... What have you done? He said. His willow hollow and strained. He stepped back and put his fist to his temples. What have you done? With an effort, Eragon said, made you understand. Why did I remember he said it coldly? I don't know why I remembered it as that. That's not even what it said. I am a incorrect storyteller. And a unreliable storyteller. Yeah, little nicknames? Yeah, little nicknames are cute. I like little nicknames. My dog is sleeping on my bed now. Your version is more funny. I think my version is more funny as well. I just love it when he's like, what did you do? I made you understand, Eragon said coldly. Man. Maybe I was just dressing it up in my brain. Eragon used understanding. It was super effective. Not just effective, it was super effective. Essentially just one-shot KO him, so that's how effective it was. But I really liked the first book because really funny thing is that I remember this one scene from the first book where Eragon, the main character, was cooking... What was he? It was cooking like meat or something. I don't know. It was cooking like a meat stew. And I just remember it was described so deliciously. I still think about that passage from... I still remember that passage to this day. Not to remember, I just remember how deliciously tasty it made it sound. Yeah, I know. I have food memories. It just sounded so good the way it was described. It was like, I don't know. But yeah. That is my 2 cents about Eragon. I haven't thought about Eragon in ages. I definitely think it's a really good, fantasy read. I should read it again. I feel like there's a lot of books I want to reread again because I feel like I've forgotten a lot of things about them. JQ songs. Oh, I like Jake, yeah, Ark, and Jaeger. Sorry. I hear Jaeger and I just think of Attack on Titan. Yeah. Ark is just a fan name from a song. Oh, what song is it? Got my throat. Da 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 da. The chattering lack of common sense. That is a long song name. I don't think I've ever heard of it before. I went to this art market yesterday, actually. Oh gosh, why does my voice sound so weak? I went to this art market yesterday, and we spent like four hours just browsing all the stores and stuff. And I realized that don't know. I was like, this is so much stuff. And I realized that a lot of the things that I purchase are very like... what's the word? Have like a theme to it. I bought this really pretty bird print. I was trying to find one with kookaburras on it, but I couldn't find one. So I just got pelicans and pigeons instead. I wouldn't expect you to know it. To be fair, I don't know a lot of songs, so I don't know a lot of popular songs either. I learn 90% of my songs from TikTok, so or Instagram actually, because I don't have TikTok, but I used to have a TikTok account like ages ago, but I realized I wasn't using it, so I just have kind of done away with it. Because I am the type of bird that I don't like clutter on my phone, so the moment I don't use an app anymore, I usually just delete it. Because I don't like clutter on my phone, yeah. Have you grown a liking for any new songs I've heard in new playlists? Well, recently, I watched a musical called Hades Town. I don't know if anyone has watched Hades Town before, but it's a musical about the story of... It's like a Greek mythology-esque musical, and it's about the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, which is really nice. It's really nice. I really liked it, and I also really like the song. It's like a mix of jazz. It's kind of like a jazzy, very instrumental-based songs. So yeah, I would highly recommend if you have the chance to go watch Hades Town, to watch Hades Town. Because it's a very nice. And I've been listening to the Hades Town songs because I went and watched it, and I was like, oh, I like the songs, so I watched it. I did a similar thing when I watched Hamilton for the first time. I basically like only listened to Hamilton songs for the next week or so, because I was like, these songs are good. Will I see a Discord link? I am not that active on Discord, but I will try my best to be more active. I don't know, I just find that social media is hard. Social media is, like, I don't know, I find it so hard to juggle so many things, which is so terrible. I will endeavor to do my best, but my reply game is terrible. Not just for like social media type things, but just in general. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I also recently discovered, oh, I wouldn't say recently discovered, but recently got made aware of what's his name from it's like a really TikTok-y no, that's the wrong one. Not Alex Benjamin. It's the dude that apparently is singing a lot of like the wedding. Like he wrote a song for his wife, and it's really popular. I forgot what it was called though. What's it called again? I forgot. Shit, I forgot what it was called. But that I've been listening to a lot of him. I've also been listening to the Marvel Rivals theme song a lot for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. It's so catchy. I understand it. But hello, what's 2 weeks to be nice? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to like bow in apology. Yeah. Aye, Captain. I will do it once a week at least. I will check up and say hi. Okay, I think I can remove the picture of the milk right now, surely. Let me remove this milk picture. There we go, back to my room. And like this. And it'll be like this. Alrighty. Also, the new Discord update is so whack. Why is it so... I don't know. Oh, my phone is low battery. Let me put this in. Let me say hello. Hi, people. Smiley face. But the new Discord update, I don't know, everything is squares now. It throws me off. It throws me off. Like, you know how all the servers used to be circles before? They're all squares now, and that just confuses me for some reason. Okay, let's see. Yes. Yeah, circles for me? What? Okay, there's squares for me and it's throwing me off insane. Like, super insanely throwing me off. I don't know, I think it's the latest update, so maybe your Discord isn't updated, perhaps? But for some reason, yeah, I don't know. Mine is still squares. Also, I should get the Emma Frost border. I think Marvel Rivals has this event going on right now where you play like 15 minutes and you get this like event border thing where you have like Emma Frost on your profile. I wanna do that. For normal purposes, of course. Completely normal purposes. I feel like the squares have been there for a while. But yeah. Also, I briefly switched it to light mode and I was blinded. I have never seen Discord in light mode, but when you do like the update, it asks you what mode you want to switch to. And so I was like, oh, I wonder what light mode looks like. Like the white one. I opened it and I'm like, oh my god, my eyeballs burn. They are burning. Why is everything so light? Oh my god. Oh god, that is so ugly. I just switched it on now. That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, I'm gonna go back to default. Much better. It makes me wonder who uses light mode. Light mode is not for degen people. It's not for degens. Light mode is for people who touch grass. I don't touch enough grass to not be blinded by it. My vampiric self would probably just... Honestly, it is so blinding. You know, like Valorant flashes, it's like that level of eye blindingness. And it looks so gross as well. I think it's because I'm just used to the dark mode, but I'm just like, why does it look so bad? The only people who use light mode, I think, are office workers or some serious people. AKA grass touches. I stand by my point that most of the people who use light mode are all grass touches. Valorant flashes idea, I hope you see CS flashes. Don't they have like flash bangs where you get dizzy at the same time too or something? I played CS very briefly for like an hour and then like I didn't like it, so I quit. And I only played it because someone was like, please play CS. I was like, I guess I'll play for like an hour or a bit. Yeah, and then I quit, so... I don't like the aesthetic of CS. I heard that CS got a lot worse when it turned into CS2. Or whatever the CS is right now. Yeah. I use dark light is ill. I am inclined to agree with you. Full white screen. Ugh! Gosh. At least with Valorant, it's white with like streaks of color. At least you can, you know, see color. It's like, wow, rainbow. I can see a rainbow. See a rainbow too. Or whatever the song is. TF2. I have played TF2 for a little bit. I think I've played maybe 2 hours of it. Yeah, because I had this friend where I was like, oh, you know, like, try Valorant. This was ages ago, by the way, like 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago. Yeah. Anyway, it was quite a while ago, and so I think I was like, come on, try Valorant, and he was like, oh, okay, but you have to try TF2, and I was like, okay, whatever. And so this is before I had really much really much experience with I just read the much experience with Overwatch. I had no idea what I was doing. I'd played Overwatch for like a few hours, but that was it. I didn't know much about Overwatch, and so I didn't know much about TF2 either. Like Team Fortress 2, not Team TFT, not CFT. So yeah, TF2 was, yeah, for me it was just not my cup of tea, because I personally am not a fan of that type of like graphic style, if that makes sense. A kind of like oldish kind of graphic style. Yeah. I remember though when one of my other friends was like, hey, you wanna play TF2? I was like, oh, I don't really like the graphic style, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, what are you talking about? The graphic style is so cool. And I was like, really? Like, I don't know about that. Turns out she was talking about Titanfall 2 and not Team Fortress 2. So we were talking about two completely different games. And I was here being like, I don't like those style. And she was like, what are you talking about? It's... But I do like Titanfall 2. It was very fun. It was really good. I want to make a joke about TF2, but use a swear. I read the rules. What are the rules again? The rules are... Oh yeah, derogatory or discriminatory language, indeed. I recently got really into PS1 type blocky geometry graphics. Oh, like what? Like examples include question mark? Yeah, if you're on the Titanfall opinion, I do love Titanfall. It was a very fun game, and I can see why people would spend hours on it. And I can see why during its peak, when it was very popular, why a lot of people would play multiplayer. I think multiplayer would be very fun, but unfortunately, this bird played multiplayer before playing the story mode because my friend was like, play Titanfall, and I was like, okay, I'll play. And then she was like, play multiplayer, and I was like, okay. But I had gone through the tutorial once. That was it. I didn't know anything about the robots or anything like that. I was just like, what in the heck is going on? Fly Night, Pseudo, Regalia, Crash Bandicoot, Crash Team Racing. Let me see. Let's see. Ah, okay, I see. Alright, okay, I get it. I understand the vibe you're talking about. For some reason, my dog started barking up a tree. Not barking up a tree, but barking really loudly at like 2 or 3 a.m. last night. So loudly that I woke up and had to like be like, it's okay. It's probably just a possum outside. Probably no serial killers or anything like that. But yeah. Isn't that right? She's just sleeping now. Yeah, she woke me up in the middle of the night, so... And that usually doesn't happen, so I don't know why she was barking so loudly. Because that doesn't usually happen. But... It was us in the tree, all of us each. Each on a different branch. Sheesh, dang. What tree was it? Must have been a big tree. song stuck in my head. Ooh, just chilling at 2 a.m. outside where you can touch grass? Guys, really? You sure? You sure that's you guys? Like for real? Outside where you're touching grass? I'm a bit doubtful about that. My fellow degens touching grass? Sorry, that's difficult enough for me. I find that difficult to touch grass. I muted myself. I muted myself. Have you watched any new videos on any topic, food, weather, science, etc? I don't think I have. I feel like I lead such a boring life. I feel like I live such a boring life. I live through other people's tea, you know? Like, I live through other people's... What's the word? I live through other people's experiences. Yeah. There's a word for it, but I forgot what the word was. Well, whenever I'm out with friends or whatever, I'm like, have you done anything interesting? My life is boring right now. It's just very mundane and repetitive. Do you have anything interesting going on? And usually they have something more interesting going on than I did. I feel like my life's just mundane. I don't know. I just have work, and then I sleep, and then I go out, and I play with my dog. Yeah. What have I seen recently? Some people crave the mundane. That's true. I appreciate it, but I'm just like, I want something to happen. I want something to happen. But yeah, I do appreciate it, of course, but there's sometimes when it's like, in those moments, I'm just like, should I mean, I don't know. But again, I just live through other people's experiences and I'm like, damn, you guys have crazy lives. But sometimes I'm just like, I'm so glad that I don't have anything crazy going on in my life going on. Like, people talking to me about their crazy situationships and I'm like, that sounds terrible. And I'm like, that sounds so crazy. Like, that's happening to you. And I'm just here chilling and like, so like, I played Marvel Rivals the entire weekend. That was me. Haha. I am muted again. First of all, Mount Everest. I don't think I'm fit enough for that. My degen lifestyle doesn't exactly leave room for the most cardiovascularly healthy lifestyle. And space, I think my eyesight is too bad to become an astronaut. But maybe if I flap these wings hard enough, I can fly and I can just go directly to space. No rockets needed. Random friend. What did you do last week, Beb? Oh, I climbed Mount Everest. It's actually one of the most deadliest climbs. Exactly, that's why my degen lifestyle could not handle it. I'll just start at the top and tumble down the side instead. You know what? That sounds like a great idea. I just need to make it to the top somehow. Yeah. I think it's because also I like don't go out at all, really. Unless I have to, or unless I'm like socializing, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like ever since I was like a kid, really. Like, I have never wanted to voluntarily leave my place to do something. I know the idea that people go out to do stuff for fun, like go to clubs and stuff. I don't know. That's so like. I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean you want to stay home and do quiet stuff, like read a book or whatever? We waited 2 years on Discord for any verbs and hey, I said hi like 3 weeks ago. I will be more active. So not only is she not streaming, but she isn't going out, which means she's intentionally ignoring us. I am not. I just don't have Discord up all the time, so that is my defense. Are you not worthy, verb? No, I just have a really bad reply game. I kid you not. Okay, so I don't check my phone that often, okay? I lose my phone multiple times a day, at home too. Literally, I muted myself again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really check my phone that often. It may be surprising, but I actually don't use my phone that often. I actually don't use my phone that often. I don't spend a lot of time on my phone. And on my PC, usually I don't have Discord open either. I usually just have like what I'm doing open. And then when I remember to, I check whatever. So that's how it works. You're still in denial? I'm still in denial about Moldy Vegemite, okay? I refuse to believe that even exists. You've got the favorite section in the browser though, but I never opened Discord in the browser. I think I've done that like twice in my entire life. When I like downloaded it, but you're also in denial that you're ignoring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. Maybe I should just like reduce the amount of like text channels so I can streamline my thought process or something. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like because there's so many text channels, I feel like slightly overwhelmed. I don't know. I don't even know at this point. I will check Discord more often. I have a new meme section I have to dominate. That's about it. That's me in a nutshell. Art, music, memes, video games. But yeah, I don't know. I also don't know. Like, I don't even know what I want to stream. I feel like I've been on a bit of a, what's the word? Lack of motivation. Not lack of motivation. Lack of inspiration for stuff I wanna stream. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe art. I guess I could do art. Art is a pretty simple, straightforward one. But yeah, I don't know. I could always do Marvel Rivals, but my Marvel Rivals skills are so bad. I don't even want to. I don't even want to play it on stream. Gosh, every. I'm pretty sure my win rate for this this season so far is like 20% or something. It's so bad. It is so bad. I feel like all my skills just evaporated. All my skills just evaporated. So yeah, that's lovely. Does Reactor know you're around here? Not mandatory. Of course, I understand. I do understand. I know it's really bad for me to not be active at all, but I will try at least once a week. Yeah, I might delete some of the text channels. So yeah, just so I can So it's all so overwhelming. So how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 text channels. Oh jeez. That's a lot of text channels. Yeah, I'll see what I can do with it. I can see a rainbow. But also, can I just say, because like, okay, to be fair, I haven't really been like keeping up with the VTuber scene recently, just because I've been so busy with like work, with the trip and everything, and that was like a lot of work plus work at home as well, and whatever. So I haven't been on Twitter very often either. So I haven't been super updated on what's happening with VTubers, but like, can someone tell me why there are so many graduations? I like popped into YouTube really briefly and into Twitter really briefly, and I was like, Hololive? Holiday? Huh? I don't know, I was like, what in the... Yeah, is this about Gura? Yeah, I was like, what in the frickety frack? What just happened? I swear I was gone for like a bit, and now what's happening? So yeah. The big one, yeah, that one. Gura. I think it was also someone else I was thinking of, but I forgot who it was. It was... Oh yeah, Mume. Yes. That's what I was thinking. I was like, there's also another one from Hololive, because I was so surprised. I was like, there's two? So suddenly as well. We're graduating, because I was so surprised. I was honestly really surprised. I mean, Gura has been moving towards graduation for a while now. The others, I'm not sure. I've noticed that she has been taking quite a lot of like hiatuses in the past like year or so, I think. So yeah. Consider Hololive only has a few graduations, but each one is level 17. Age 17, graduation 21. It shows how big Shion, Gura, is coming. Yeah, because Niji definitely has a lot more talents than Hololive does. Consider Amelia Watson just came out today for one performance with Kiaren. Oh, that's so nice! Is it something for Charlotte? No, thank you. I don't want that much attention on me. Thank you very much. Yeah, and for me, my passion has never been to become an idol anyway, so... Yeah. Shion also graduating on the JP side. Aqua graduated. Yeah, Aqua... I mean... Aqua did graduate, but... Yeah, anyway. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you haven't seen her final song, go to watch. It's a bit heart-wrenching. I did. I saw it yesterday and I was like, oh my god, it has... It had like 2 million views or something. No, 1 million views yesterday or something like that already. And it was only released yesterday as well. But yeah, I did give it a bit of a watch. I was like, dang. Everyone knows Gura, who that is. Yeah, can I? Is Asta? I heard a lot of. I mean, okay, look, I don't want to gossip. Okay, I don't want to gossip, but I have heard a lot of things. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to gossip too much on, especially on stream. I feel a bit like I am. Yes. VTuber gossip is fun. Secrecy and that secret identity like that. Yes, but I also don't like to speculate too much on things that haven't been officiated. You know. So I like to keep things based on official information. Yeah, because sometimes gossip can be harmful, and yeah. Like, usually it's quite harmless, but sometimes it can be quite harmful. But yeah, I was just so surprised because I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I wasn't gone for that long, but then when I came back, I was just like, why is also Amelie? Oh, I saw that as well. She got like she had like a new mafia-esque kind of like vibe going on. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, why so much stuff is happening, man. Official is just corporate speak to control damage. The real talk is when the talent user. Yeah, I think it's like official. I don't necessarily mean like from the corporations, but official in terms of like what the talents say. Because I mean, I don't really believe corporations in terms of like what they say, but I want to know what the individuals themselves say. This is why I like indies more than corporate VTubers. The goodbyes hurt, indies can always come back. That's true. That's true. Because corporations, there's definitely a bit of a like because it's their job, right? So it's a bit of like a stress. So yeah, but they have to, you know, do this regularly and whatever. Circulation is a bit of a requirement though because of NDA and the like. Yeah, it is true. It is true. But still, I don't like to speculate too much because again, sometimes it can be untrue, and sometimes, yeah, I don't know, just a little bit, but not too much. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. I should start a new game. What game should I start though? I don't know what mood of game I'm kind of feeling. I just kind of want to play a new game. I don't know what to play though. Also, speaking of karaoke stream one, karaoke stream, that is a good question. Right now, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wondered what you are. Out above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wondered what you are. Metro Redux was free on Steam last week. Did you get it? I don't think I did. I haven't been on Steam for a while. Let's see. I did kind of want to play Stray, like the cat one. Or I want to play Hades. Oh, Hades 2, sorry. Specifically, Hades 2. Hades 2. Oh my god, I want to play it so bad. So bad. But I'm still waiting. I really liked Hades 1. I really enjoyed it. But Hades 2, oh gosh, Hades 2 looks so good. But yeah, I don't know. I'll see. There's also this typing game that I really like. That I'm like, maybe I should play that. I'll marinate on it a little bit. Or even Plants vs Zombies. There's a zombie on your lawn. We don't like zombies on your lawn. There are zombies on your lawn. Hello. Can't read. My eyes that bad. El Surexi. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a lovely Easter. There's a zombie on your lawn. Da 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 da. And just a sunflower, but something, 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 na 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 na. I have a screen door shield plush. I love Plants vs Zombies. It's so good. We are the undead. There's a zombie on your lawn. I think Plants vs Zombies was like among my favorite games when I was a child. When I was a young child. You don't want zombies on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. You don't want zombies on your lawn. You know what? I should during Halloween. During Halloween play a horror game. What a joke. I mean, I've been thinking about it for a while, but I know I'm such a wimp that it seems like a terrible idea. But every time I think about it, I'm like, I don't know if a horror game is a good idea. Just thinking about it makes me want to shed a few tears. Just thinking about it makes me want to shed a few tears. I'm still waiting for it. Silent Hill 2. We'll see how I feel this October, okay? We'll see how I feel. And if I feel, brave enough, maybe we'll do it. But otherwise, yeah, nah. Resident Evil. I've heard a lot of things about Resident Evil, actually. Vaguely interested, honestly. You know what? I should play Dishonored. That is what I should play. Yeah, maybe I'll do Dishonored or something. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. But I'm gonna end stream here. I don't know when the next time I will stream will be. I'm still working out my schedule. But yeah, I have a lot of things to think about what I want to stream in the future. Especially game-wise. Because I feel like if I don't get stuck on a game, as soon as soon after I play it, I don't know, I feel very little motivation otherwise. So yeah. Next stream, October 3rd. I promise my next stream will definitely be before October the 31st. I can promise you that at the very least. I'm glad you're back. Make sure to schedule a stream when I'm stuck in traffic so you can scroll text. Maybe I will. Really? Next stream. Oh, well, now you're making things a bit difficult. Maybe he'll be before October 30th. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for coming to my stream today. And I hope everyone has a lovely Easter filled with chocolate and hot cross buns and delicious food, or just, I guess a chill day. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.